for objectives that he didn't need to go for. Didn't win the challenge, genuinely thinking, okay, this is the correct play. We should go for these. These flips are good for us. Or if it was just driven by tilt. But the fact that Doe is still able to manufacture an incredible kick onto the front line, I can't really tell whether he was tilted or not. It just seems like he was just determined to always make a play.
Well, here's two things now. Now that we have a very similar draft to Game 2, now we'll get to see exactly what drove that. And probably in the post-game interview, if we get to hear from Rolsters, that will more than likely get an answer for you from there. But we are here in Game 3, Rafa. This is potentially the last game of the quarterfinals. We could only have 6 games and have our semifinals decided. But it's up to Sengoku to keep their dreams alive here.
We have seen so far 5 games in today's first knockout stage. Now, I know Smacks over in the green room would like to see one win from Sengoku Gaming just so he can be shouting from the back room, we're going to a Game 6 Poggers.
We are technically in the Game 6 Poggers. This is the Game 6.
Oh, you're right.
This is counting is not usually Caster's strong suit, and it happens.
It's not the play-by-play.
Yeah. My counting has been really bad.
We just shout at things and, you know, things go burr on the screen.
Basically.
The color caster usually fills in the details.
Oh, Hawk is dead.
Doe, woo! Doe with first blood on the mid lane. Hawk is going to go down. Rush here to assist, but he doesn't have hookshot anymore, so Doe and Isaac will be able to walk out safely.
No early game interference means that Doe can enter the mid lane, force the flash away from Hawk, who has gone for a more aggressive build. It's the Aftershock, but has Ignite this time, wanting to take control and make sure that Isaac is forced on recalls, maybe make him lose a little bit of experience. This is rather dangerous here as we see Doe just Sonic Wave, instantly kill. No kill for Rush on the backside, and that should open up the early game here for Rolster.
The rest of Rolster have transitioned their momentum from the mid lane into the dragon part of the lane. No summoners were burned onto Juan or THANKYOU, but a little bit of pressure makes them lose out on some experience, some gold here. And now Rolster, the pressure is already being spread up now.
Nothing really going. Again, this is something that I think Iraqi Zoro brought up on the desk as well. If you do not insert some cheese into this game, if you don't insert a wacky strategy to try to get Rolsters off of their comfortable foot, then really you lose out on a lot. Sengoku will just slowly lose out on this. They are down gold right now, and while it is a simple first blood for them, it allows now for Isaac to have that small advantage and continue to grow that lead. Now that he does have ultimate, you can maybe look for something once you recall and come back out onto the map.
And what kind of cheese are we talking about? We're talking about Gouda, maybe some mozzarella?
You're going to need some really fine cheese, like something like...
Brie?
Maybe a brie? Maybe something a little bit more, a little sharper in my mind.
Ooh, I am a big fan of Irish chip. Like, it has a really sharp taste to it. Meanwhile, this isn't necessarily cheese, just a little bit of a gank fight, but double ultimates from Isaac and Doe. Moonfall into the Dragon's Rage. Hawk and THANKYOU were trying to go for the 2-1 punch onto Isaac, but it's them that turn it around.
We called for it. They said on the reset, look for a kill. And now with 30 seconds before the Dragon and the Rift Herald, they're in prime position. Rolsters, they saw that second game and said, we took that personally. Let's make sure we stomp you here in Game 3. Commanding leads from the mid-jungle here of Rolster Y, and now going to open up the rest of the map as they continue to kill Hawk.
There's something super cool here. I might have to hold it because there's a lot of spooky members from the side of Sengoku Gaming looking to
10 seconds,
push Isaac. But check this out. Doe, first item completion is actually this Umbral Glaive. We know how incredibly important vision control is, and this item, while sacrificing a little bit of combat power, still gives a little bit of lethality, and just enough while also gaining the extra sweeper trinket, so that between sweeper and this item, you have the ability to deny so much vision coverage from Sengoku Gaming.
Now, Mark, look at this timer, right? We're talking about starting up the Rift Herald. Immediately, Sengoku, they just take what is a very strong bot side and just open up for that first Drake. But it is 3 games now where they've gotten the first Drake, and they've lost all the first 2 here. They lost the other one that happened in the group stage. I don't tend to, really dive deep into how stats change a game. That is really important. It's a fun trend to follow.
Rolster are dedicating 3 members to this push. Rift Herald Hero's entrance from Hawk is going to assist onto Kai. He's already popped the Dominus as well, but the first brick has been taken down. Luna is also here. I believe he has packages available, but...
that is just Isaac dying to Rush.
Ooh.
Flash, barrier, gets run down out of the turret, is not able to kill Camille, so... I mean, that's good for Sengoku. That means that side lane threat that usually Isaac kind of is currently down a little bit in gold.
And that's something that Sengoku Gaming desperately need in this game particularly, right? As we're going to see in this replay, Isaac actually attempts to trade onto Juan.
Oh, I think he just gets it, yeah.
Wow, he does get it. He flashes away as well, but Rush is going to follow him up and blocks him down with that Hextech ultimatum. The fact that Rush can be a split push threat now, because you look at Isaac and you look at Rattel, if they don't want to opt in for team fights, they're always going to be pressuring Sengoku in the side lanes. But if Rush is stronger than both of them individually, then that's another avenue that Sengoku can play for.
That does mean that Rush will have to start teleport though, which is a little bit problematic. Doe goes in, safeguards out. Are they going to keep going for this? Juan's here.
He has to flash away. Has to respect the damage coming out from Juan.
Ooh, very, very close, because I saw Luna was also making their way down into this fight. They wanted to see if they could do something on the river. Hawk has just been the constant pain point for Sengoku right now. We're talking about how pivotal he is in terms of the comms, in terms of leading this team to victory. But Rolster's wise see that as well and try to constantly make him, you know, under their thumb.
A little bit of trade of ultimates from Juan. Luna having to get out with the Valkyrie. No more calling. Oh.
Exhaust down.
Rattel might be in a bad spot here. You got 3 bogeys right below you, forcing the flash out. And it does mean that Rattel is going to be able to escape safely, but is down to Summoner's.
Whoa. I saw Doe there, safeguard forward. As an AD carry, all you can feel as soon as you see him safeguard forward, you're like, I'm about to get kicked into a wall, aren't I, Squidward?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Kai with the flash. He's out. He clears out the wave, but just telling just how powerful Isaac is right now. Even with that kill, still constantly asserting pressure.
Yeah, something that we want to note while we have a chance. This is the first time this series where Rolster have a significant gold lead this early on into the game. Usually Sengoku Gaming have had a substantial lead, not too much, but they've just been slowly kind of pushing themselves forward into the game. But Rolster, they're the ones ahead. They're the ones in command of the map. And now you have to wonder, you know, Sengoku Gaming, are they going to be able to make a comeback through 5-on-5 team fighting, or is it going to actually be rushed through the side?
Sengoku Gaming are having a really hard time, I think, finding proactive fights. Galio is great for reacting to that. Braum doesn't have many tools other than the Glacial Fissure. So without that Alistar that we see for Dejiwo, they're missing out on a lot of it. Can they find it? I mean, just Doe is so flexible with this safeguard. They're going to try and poke out the different members, but for right now, the Dragon's going to spawn soon. In the next 15 seconds, we could see a potential reset. And now Sengoku, they're herded over to this Dragon. Isaac is farming away.
Oh, but they blocked down Luna. Hextech ultimatum.
Whoa.
Using in tandem with the rest of Sengoku Gaming members there. They assassinate the Dragon Laner for Rolster. So a little bit of gold going back over to the pockets of Sengoku Gaming as we get more objectives spawned.
So it's good for Sengoku in the fact that they got a kill, but so many ultimates are down. The double summoners for Juan are not here, and with Valkyrie available for Luna, he can get to this fight incredibly quickly, so it allows for Rolsters to get the Dragon, and the Rift Hill's being started by Sengoku. Luna could walk all the way over there.
Yeah, and Luna can potentially threaten.
Oh no, it's just gone.
Okay.
It's just gone. Never mind. They have Lucian. They have Camille. It's just true damage. They're going to break up in this top side with the Rift Herald immediately. Try to trade on the opposite side.
Oh, man.
Hawk.
Doe just kicking Hawk in the face of a Justice Punch. It gets the flash out. Hawk will be able to survive, but this turret will not. And Rolster continuing to push their lead further.
Luna, can they get his flash? Can they get the Valkyrie here? They're going to put down the Rift Herald, and potentially they can make a dive. You see right now, Kai's over the wall. Could potentially go for that. Isaac is here, so on the way out with all that vision, the turret is going to go down. They're going to make 2 trades here. They take both the tier 1 and top and mid. Gives them a little bit gold now just to get back in reach and striking distance of Rolsters.
Check this out.
Okay.
Despite the early game from Doe,
okay,
he had a massive influence with the first 2 kills picked up. It was about a solid 1,000 gold lead against Rush.
Yes.
Now look where Rush is. He's the one is starting to eclipse in gold lead right now. He has the Trinity Force. He's working towards what I believe is going to be a Death Stance, maybe a Blade of the Rune King.
I was going to say, it may be Blade of the Rune King.
He needs to be that substantial side lane threat, right? Salem finds
Deji's
the hook
dead.
onto Dejiwu.
Ooh.
He is Braum. He's quite tanky.
Oh, he's going in!
The re-engage from Rush. Hero's entrance right onto Salem. That's going to be a beautiful pitch for the rest of Sengoku Gaming. Can they find more? Luna's able to disengage with the Valkyrie. Doe also have the safeguard as well. Dragon's Rage was used in that scuffle as well. Rolster not losing too much there, but still, Sengoku Gaming are going to take whatever they can find.
Wrong support there, my bad. It was Salem who ends up going down, right? They lock him up and they can't get him out. And it gives him a perfect timer as well. Rattel's not able to get that wave into a really dominant position up against that turret. So Kai comes back in time, catches this wave. Rattel's thinking about it, does have the red buff. If Kai stays here with no stun, Renekton is going to be under a lot of duress to try and do something in this Baron lane.
Sengoku, they have found a way to minimize the gold deficit against Rolster. And the later the game goes, they are not completely down and out when it comes to late game team fighting. There's four members onto Rattel right now. Juan is flashing forward, trying to close the distance between him and Rattel. He pops the grand challenge for the extra movement speed. He already burned the flash as well. Rattel will make his survival escape, but you look at the rest of the members of Rolster, they are making moves on the other side of the map.
Again, pulling Sengoku around the map. They say, oh, you try to go for Rattel. He doesn't go down. He invests the flash so that the rest of his team can continue to get Sengoku into very uncomfortable spots. And with such a long lane now in the bot lane, it's going to be dangerous here for the side of Sengoku. How do they come back into this? They can't really invest a lot of side lane, and it means that Hawk, I think, now has to invest in being in bot lane for most of the game, especially now against Dragon. Someone else might have to pick up teleport in this case, but you really want to try and have stasis if possible for them.
Next objective isn't spawning for about a minute and a half. Sengoku Gaming want to be in prime position to look to catch out one of these members here. They still have ultimate abilities from all members. Look for this Hextech ultimatum into Hero's Entrance combo once again. Luna! Ooh! Sub 50 HP will be able to make it out alive. Only had to burn the heal on the back end.
Okay, but again, those are summoner spells going down. Sengoku are fishing for something. Can they find Rattel? They're going for it.
But he riposte the Hextech ultimatum, so it doesn't get locked up, but there's still too much crowd control from the rest of the supporting cast of Sengoku Gaming. Rolster now have to fight this upcoming objective without a Baron lane.
Hands are clean. He has the teleport, so if they can stall this out, Sengoku have not been ones to rush an objective. And Rolsters, with how long they've made this bot lane, again, still have pressure. They need to answer the Baron lane. And see right now, they're not even in position. They still have Corki package here. If they want, Luna can cut off the rest of Sengoku and allow for Rolsters to take this objective. He can TP right now.
Yeah,
Rattel's up.
Dragon spawns. Rattel, does he have teleport available?
He's pinging for it.
Looks like, oh yeah, he's looking for the flank
there
right behind them. Watch for the package. This could be huge for Rolster. This could be the game-ending fight. But Luna gets CC'd. He doesn't even get to use the package to be an engaged full. He has to get out. He doesn't contribute to the team fight. Look at Sengoku Gaming. They're on the forward. They have found... Wait, they didn't find anyone. One is the only one of the members that died. That looks so good for Sengoku Gaming, but all of Rolster made it out alive.
They were blinking HP bars, but a kill's not a kill. They're not able to connect onto anybody. Luna gets out. They go over the wall. Rattel chases out on one. And as good as it starts to look for the side of Sengoku, they got some nice cooldowns. If they would have backed out then, maybe we would be looking at a better state for Sengoku. But Rolsters expertly play that team fight, are not able to redeploy out onto the map, and this should be their Dragon to take.
And now it's Rolster that are in position to take this Dragon. Sengoku Gaming can only watch because there's no way to be able to contest now.
They just... Okay, well, that just happened. Sengoku, I don't know what exactly, like the damage dealers were not there. Juan was having to deal with Rattel the entire time. So Rolsters, just the hands are right there. Finally gets the ult off, kicked out, Kai's here.
But this time the CC lockdown is too much for Doe to escape from the clutches of Sengoku Gaming. Now there is a jungler down for 30 seconds. They're looking for more. Taunt onto Salem. Rush, can he look for more onto Luna? He's gonna be able to get out.
Oh, Isaac!
Isaac looking for more. He finds Rush. The stasis pops out, but I don't think he's getting out of this one alive. It's another Crescent Strike, and now Isaac making his getaway. I think he's getting out. Kai's also there, but Isaac is now, he's flaunting right in front of all three of them.
He's level 13, he's got the barrier, he's got ultimate. Come mess with the mid laner of Rolster Y, see what happens. Sengoku playing around Rush, Rush is so aggressive. Look at the items he's completed. Guardian Angel, the Death Stance that we mentioned earlier. He's had a lead in a lot of these games. We're talking about the Graves from Game 1, the Nunu in Game 2, and now here playing an ultra-aggressive bruiser and assassin in this Camille. He is playing with everything out on the line to make sure that Sengoku Gaming can have a window into this game, can finally close out a game for them in this series.
Juan has Sorrel Discrush available, so the culling can be a great utility poke spell, landing a lot of damage. Whoa!
It was from Fog of War. It's, you know, Thresh is definitely a much harder champion here on the Wild Rift.
I was scared for Deja Vu, you know? I was like, oh god, imagine if he taken a step too close to the left. Kai might be caught out here. Doe.
Dominus pops.
Salem. Forces the ultimate. Luna getting locked up here. Glacial Fissure. Everyone is just piling down, and Luna is gone.
He's down.
Rolster,
Isaac.
Moonfall from the engage, the counter re-engage, but Isaac has to flash away. Doe will go down. Sengoku Gaming find an advantageous fight, and now can they burn down this Baron in time?
That's their Baron. It has to be. Rattel's on the side. Can he make that 1v9 play? There's no Luna. There's no smite for them. They're going for it!
Yeah, Rushula finds Isaac once again, but he's already taken out Kai.
What are
he's
they doing?
Got a double, but Rattel's just running through. What the hell is this? Rolster in a 3v5 will find Rush. They will ace Sengoku Gaming.
Rattel with a massive carry performance. Him and Isaac have been fantastic to watch throughout the Horizon Cup, and it stops the Baron for Sengoku. Not able to lock down the Fiora and the Diana, and now a TP here from Doe. This is going to be the Baron yet again for Rolsters.
I am absolutely floored, Alk Battery, and we'll definitely have to take another look.
Oh my god. Like, what is happening right now, Rafa? They were in prime position to go for it, and Sengoku were just not able to clear it up. We were talking about their fundamentals, how they set up for objectives, but they just weren't able to lock down the star carry that we've been looking at in Rattel.
They didn't even have Moonfall available from Isaac. I think the only ultimate ability that was available was Rattel's Grand Challenge, and that was enough. The way that he just weaved in and out, picking off members one by one. I mean, we talked about before, when you get to this part of the game as a Fiora, it is one of the best team fighters, surprisingly, because you never think about how difficult it is to connect all those vital procs, but the way that Rattel can just lunge forward and just take out members one by one, and he did it beautifully.
He is masterful at these carry champions. It's why we love to see him on things like the Camille, and now on the Fiora, the Riven as well. He's pushing, they've got Baron, and if they want, they have a backup win condition in the Dragon here, going on the Rush. Rolsters, they're pushing onto the map. They've got an inhibitor now for themselves. And Goku, they're looking at getting 3-0'd in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, Rolster are keeping a lot of the attention of Sengoku Gaming in this mid lane, whereas Rattel has already done work and unlocked the inhibitor turret through the Baron lane, and now this Elder Soul is on the line here. If Rolster secures this, this has to be the series.
It has to be, and look at this. They're trying to go for something. Rush is here. They're looking the opposite side of the map, but Rattel in the picture-in-picture. He's level 15. He has the Baron. He has the Guardian Angel. THANKYOU!
THANKYOU burning down to a crisp. Ignite is there. The Sonic Wave not going to connect. Rush now looking for the hero play. X-Tech ultimatum onto the back line. Hero's entrance will connect as well. Multiple knockouts, multiple taunts. Everyone from Rolster's getting stunned up here. But Rush, can he be the sole survivor? He needs to be the carry here. A teleport is coming in from THANKYOU, but it's now up to him and Juan. He needs to be able to deal with it. No! That is it! Rolster Y in a 3-game series sweep will answer the call from Sengoku Gaming, send them home, and advance to the knockout stage for the semifinals.
Rolster Y, congrats on doing it. They're going to go up against Thunder Talk Gaming, but damn, do they look good. It was one of the
A, B,